What's up, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, what's going on? Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about my biggest payout on Uber Eats. That's right, this has been my biggest payout, not ever. So, anyways, well, it's tied. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. But so let me talk about my Uber Eats order that I got. So, it was Saturday night. And for some reason, I always get my big payouts at nighttime. Other people, like I know one of my friends, David, from Ohio, like he got his biggest payout actually during lunchtime. So like, it just depends on your area. You know, obviously you want to run multiple apps. You know, you want to be running, if possible, Doordash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Caviar, Postmates. Those are the top 5. You know, so you want to run those. And if you can't run 5 at the same time, just pick 2 or 3 that you really like. You really enjoy, you know, that have the best payouts. And if those are slow, then you turn on the other ones. Because I got a Facebook group. It's called The Gig Economy, and I'm always there for you guys, giving you guys advice, how to do it, how not to do it, what my opinion is. There's some other guys in there that do it full time like me. They may have, they may run different apps, they may have different opinions, but anyways, you know, and we're just there for each other. So when I see guys complaining about, oh, I'm not doing good, this and that, it's like, well, you're only running one app, and you know, you could do rideshare, you could do Uber, you could do Lyft, you could do Amazon Flex, you could deliver packages, and there's so many different apps that you can do. Like I do Wag. Like Wag has been popping up like crazy. I could be doing dog walks right now, but, you know, it's kind of hot, but, you know, and there's just no excuse. Like, there's so many different apps that you can run, and you can make actually pretty good money, you know. Anyways, back to the story. This was this past Saturday, and for the whole day I made 250. So I made 235 off Uber Eats, and I made 16 off of Caviar. So Caviar was slow. But, you know, I could have did some Wag, too. I could have walked some dogs. You know, the payout might have, you know, I might have made less on Uber Eats. Might have made more on Wag. You know, but Wag has been popping up like crazy, and I need to get back on that. But anyways, so this happened at nighttime, okay? Right around between 5 and 9. I don't know exactly. I have to go back and double check the payout when I dropped it off. I think it was around 7-ish when I dropped it off. But anyways, you know, it's busy, especially on the weekends, you know, and you want to be running these apps that are paying some type of bonus or a boost of some kind. Like Uber Eats has a boost, you know, and at this point in time, it was last Saturday night, it was 2.5 times. So that's 2.5 times the regular amount. So let's say regular amount would have been, you know, like $6 or $7. Okay, so you multiply that by 2.5 times, and if you don't know how to do that, just pull out a calculator. So, you know, people talk about Grubhub being good and Uber Eats and Postmates, but as of right now, in my own personal opinion, Uber Eats has the biggest payouts right now. Maybe it's just my area, I don't know. But if you check your area, if you look at your map and it says like 2.5 times or 2 point something, or even if you get a 1.5 times, I mean, that's still 1.5 times the regular pay. And the cool thing about Uber Eats is with Doordash and Grubhub, the pay indicates on the screen when you get an order, pops up on your screen, guys. That pay represents delivery pay and tip, not or, and. So the payout that you see on your app with both Grubhub and Doordash is pretty much the final amount. Every now and a great while, Doordash will increase it after you drop it off, but it's pretty rare. But with Uber Eats, guys, your tip is not posted yet. So now if you do Uber Eats, and you're like, oh, $10, you know, you might decline, you might not, whatever your decision on that, but the tip is not posted yet. Or let's say it's $7 or $8, whatever, you know, a mile or two. Okay, So with Uber Eats, guys, it's pretty fucking good. Excuse my French. I mean, seriously, excuse me, but, you know, people bash Uber Eats all the time. Maybe back in the day, it was pretty bad. I mean, you know, the payouts were bad, the boosts, the bonuses, they weren't that good, honestly. But now, the boost with the surge and the boosts are pretty big now. I mean, Sacramento, even during lunchtime, you can get a double pay from 11 to 2. Double pay. That was unheard of just a few months ago, you know, many months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. You could not see that type of boost back in the day. So you could pick up an order, drop it off. On average, I'm making $10 per order. Average. Actually more than that. That's a conservative amount. So with Uber Eats, you know, you got to realize the pay that they show you on your app when it pops up, now with Uber Eats and Uber, I believe, they show you the pay and the distance on your app when you get it. Okay, so if the pay pops up and it's like $8, $9, you could decline it, you could accept it, it's totally up to you. But just remember, it's without tip. This is not Doordash, this is not Grubhub. If you get a Doordash or a Grubhub, the pay they show you on your app, that's delivery pay and tip. That's the only amount you're going to get. Unless they hypothetically give you a cash tip and say, oh, here's an extra tip. That's rarely that happens. People that do this in my industry, they know that kind of shit doesn't happen. Rarely. Oh, this guy is, fuck. This guy's swerving. Hold up. Give me a second. Okay, we good. Anyways, back to my story. So, yeah, Uber Eats is pretty good, guys. The pay they show you on your app, that's basically the delivery pay. Okay, they also pay extra if you are over the amount, let's say the wait time pay. So how that works is, if you get an order and if it says it's going to take you 20 minutes to complete the order, if it takes you longer than 20 minutes, they pay you the difference. So usually it's about, you know, whatever, 15 cents a minute, whatever it is. But no, they pay extra for wait time. So, anyways, so I get this order, right? And it's from an expensive steakhouse. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I already have orders. I'm already dropping off orders, right? So I'm like, damn. So I'm dropping these orders off and, you know, different things. I'm trying to rush. I get there, the order's ready. Okay, so it's kind of a far one, not too bad. If I'm not mistaken, the payout was $17. So I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. So $17, I think it was 5 miles. So you want to break it down. Like, I know my friend Neil, he likes to break it down by mile. It's like, well, how much are you making per mile? Everyone's a little different. Everyone likes to see stats and the numbers and the math behind it. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, it was 5 miles for like 17, so, you know, about $3 a mile, maybe a little more. It's not too bad. So anyways, you know, and I didn't realize how expensive this place is, you know. I'll just tell you, Morton Steakhouse. It's a Morton Steakhouse. And I didn't know that it was very expensive. I mean, it was 7 items. But I found out that the Cajun steak, I forgot what it was called, Cajun style steak or something like that. That steak alone, that one item, costs $50. So when I did the math, I'm like, I'm going to find out. Looked up the menu online, blah, blah, blah. It was about a $150 order. I'm like, damn, this is a big order. You know, but I've gotten stiffed in the past on big orders. You know, if you guys remember my older videos, I got stiffed on a pizza order one time. It was about $150. No, I think the tip was like $3. Another lady, she ordered like hella sushi. And it's the same lady because she used to use Grubhub too. I'm not gonna reveal her name and everything. I don't like to, you know, private information. But yeah, this lady, she always orders so much sushi and she never tips. Anyways, I drop off the order, and the thing is with Uber Eats, they don't tell you if you're late or not. But I've ordered as a customer, and what they tell the customer is they'll give a time it's supposed to be delivered, and then they give a time that's like a second drop-off time. It's hard to explain. They said the latest it will be let's say I ordered for lunch. It'll say, okay, you should be there by 1 o'clock, but the latest 1:20. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of give you like a first delivery time, but then the second delivery time if there's like a problem or a delay. So I think Uber Eats, they give plenty of time for the driver to pick up the food. And with Uber Eats, from what I've understood and what I've been doing it so long, like 3 years, okay, they actually when I get the order and I go there, normally it's ready. So they only send the order out to the driver. Most times the order is ready to go. You know, it's not like Grubhub or Doordash where they send you the order and you get there and it's like, oh, it's not ready yet, you know, and you gotta wait. But normally with Uber Eats, you get the order, basically what they're telling you is the order's ready, it should be picked up right away. Normally that's how it goes. So I get the order, it's ready to go. I'm kind of shocked because it's kind of a big order. So anyways, I get the order, I take off, I drop it off. You know, it's a nice area. Said leave at the door, took the picture, left, whatever, confirmed it. $17 payout. Uber Eats, we're expecting high demand tomorrow. Okay, sorry. It's a text message from Uber Eats. Okay, so I drop it off, $17. An hour later, $33 tip. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, $33 tip. I'm like, holy fuck. So that was a $51 payout for one order. So I'm just saying, guys, if you're not sure about Uber Eats, like I'm telling you, you're missing out. I know people talk shit about Uber Eats, different things, but it adds up. And the cool thing is, let's say hypothetically, the pay is not that much or whatever, but normally, typically speaking, if it's a lower payout, it's because it's close by. It's not that many miles away. Most times, I'd say about 90% of the time, you get the order or you get it on your app, you go to the restaurant, it's ready to go. Like, you don't have to wait. So you can knock out, if it's that busy, you can knock out 3 or 4 orders in an hour with Uber Eats. So you could complain and say, well, the pay's not good or they didn't tip, but you're knocking them out. You can, on a good day, you could probably do pretty good. Like I said, Saturday I made $235 with Uber Eats. Like, that's pretty good. That's unheard of. Like, used to be not that good. Now it's like they raise the pay. The tips are like, I would say 80 to 90% of people tip me now. Some days I have 100% of customers tip me. You know, it's just that good. And if you get those bigger orders, like I did with the Morton Steakhouse last Saturday, that was a big tip because it was a big order. High-end restaurant, high-end, high-class steakhouse, you know. So, like, if you take a sushi order, a nice big-ass sushi order, you know, normally I get tips on those, you know. So, anyways, guys, that was my biggest payout ever on Uber Eats. It was $51. And then I did get another $51 payout. That was with Doordash. That was last year, I believe. And then I also got my third biggest payout was Grubhub. That one was $45. And that one was also, that was a sushi order, $45 for Grubhub. So that was pretty cool. That was my third biggest order. So yeah, guys, I mean, there are big payouts. And don't just say, well, I don't like this app, I don't like that app. I mean, have multiple apps. You're going to want to have Doordash, Grubhub, Uber Eats if possible. Postmates is hit or miss, but I've heard good tips on there. Caviar, if in your city. Make sure you have all the apps, you know, because, you know, you want to make sure you have all available options to you. Hello? Large Dr. Pepper? Yep, that's it. So you want to have all apps available to you, you know, and that's the only way you're going to do it. So anyways, guys, that's my biggest payout, $51. Tip was $33, and then the payout was $71. I did post it in the group. I'll try to find that payout and try to post it as the thumbnail or whatever it's called. But other than that, that's it, guys. So, you know, like I said, be safe, you know. The virus is still going around. Make sure you wash your hands, you know, be safe and everything. And that's it, guys. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for supporting me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, that's it. That's all I've got to say. All right, guys, peace out. See you.